is the London Marathon and I'm in St James's Park. I'm going to be taking some photos throughout the day. This video is hopefully going to go through the whole setup and all of the photos that I'll be taking. So stick around and I hope you enjoy this video. Alright, let's race. So I'm going to be mostly shooting with the 70-200 f2.8 today. It's pretty fast, got a long zoom, so it'll work really well, especially as the runners are coming up the route. If you haven't already seen the video of what's in my camera bag, you should go and check that out, and I'll go through all the equipment in that one. On my second body, I've got the 24-70. I'll use that for close-ups. So when you're doing sports photography at an event like the London Marathon, it's paramount to get here as early as you can. So I got here kind of around 9 AM and there's the youth runners coming through at the moment, and it's a good time to get some test shots, make sure everything's working, and to set up camp for where you're going to be throughout the day. Around here it's definitely going to get busy. This is pretty close to the finish line, so there's going to be a lot of people that are going to crowd in, and I need to make sure that I know where my gear is and that I could got access to everything. So I'll take a few test shots now and see how it's looking. So this year I've got myself a stool. It makes it a bit more comfortable to just sit down when you get tired, and also if the crowds get busy you can just stand on it. I've got my bag, it's a monopod with a tripod head on here. I've got a GorillaPod here that I can attach my camera to, either to get videos or photos when I'm using my other camera. And then this is where the runners are coming through. This is the Birdcage Parade, I think it is, alongside St James's Park. Buckingham Palace is round here, and the finish line is all the way up there through the trees. That's where everyone will be finishing. If you've been following my work, you may have seen my London Marathon photos from last year and the previous year, as well as my Royal Parks Half Marathon. You should check out my other video, which is just here, and that will be of Royal Parks Half Marathon when I went and did some photos and got some GoPro footage. Hopefully this one will be a lot better than that, and I'll be able to go through a lot more detail because I'm a little bit more experienced with the London Marathon. Also, you can check out my blog. I'll post all of the photos there, and you can see all of my previous photos, and you can compare which one comes up better. It looks like it might rain today, so I'm not really sure how it's going to go, but I've got a coat and I've got a waterproof cover for my camera, so we should be alright. So one of the main problems of coming this early is that there's a lot of waiting around. I've been here probably about half an hour, 45 minutes now. Not much has happened, and I'm just gonna sit and wait. It'd be the wheelchair runners coming through first, then it'd be the elite women and the elite men, and then the masses, which is all of the general public and the fancy dress runners, charity runners, and everything like that. So just sit and wait. Glad I brought this stool, it's pretty useful. Definitely invest in one of those if you're going to be doing some events or sports photography. So one of my tips for today is when you are at an event like this and you're sat down, always make sure you've got your equipment in front of you. So you can see I'm sat here, got my camera bag, camera there, got my GorillaPod ready. I've been putting my phone in there doing some time lapses, and everything's in front of me. So even though it's a pretty heavily policed event, you are still in central London and there are huge crowds and you don't want anything to get nicked, so make sure it's in front of you. So the first wheelchair riders are just coming through now, and I can show you I've got my monopod set up here on the tripod head. I've just got it at an angle so I can lean it across. You can see I've got this, so I can just angle it. Take the shot just like that. So my GoPro has decided to stop working, which is not cool. So I've now got my phone on the top. So I'm using that to record everything. And you can see the shots that I'm taking. I'm not sure what's up with my GoPro. It's pretty annoying, so I'm gonna have to contact them and see what I can do to fix it, or get them to send me a new one. Oh well, that's how it goes. Make sure you're prepared with various other equipment to get that shot. So that is the end of another great marathon. I've been taking a fair few 100,000, I don't know how many shots I got, to be honest. Plenty of video as well. Hopefully this vlog has come out alright. One of the main runners who I was aiming to get a photo of today was Paula Radcliffe, running one of her last public events, and I spent a bit of time kind of setting up the cameras and everything and missed it on the video, but I did get the photo, so I'm very happy with that. Here's the photo, ding, right here, and yes, I'm very pleased with this picture. I got quite a few others, but that was kind of one that I was desperate to get. Now, as far as the event went, it was pretty successful. I had a nice, decent spot. Some people did come in front of me with some clapper things, the inflatable stuff. I absolutely hate those, whatever they are. And they were smashing it around in front of the lens, which is a little bit annoying, so I did politely ask them, like, do you mind just, you know, not doing that? So they did stop in the end, and I was able to carry on getting some photos. I'm annoyed that my GoPro stopped working. I don't know what happened there. At least I was able to attach my iPhone to my camera. Good job I got that phone trap from the Trigger Trap the other day. And yeah, it all worked out in the end. As you can see, the race is still going on behind me, and it will do for another few hours. There's thousands and thousands of runners here, and I've got plenty of photos to be getting on with. Plus I've done the marathon a few years before, so generally it gets to this stage and the photos do tend to turn out pretty similar to previous years. So I'm going to go home and edit these. This is me signing out. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Remember to check out my blog for all the final images, and of course follow me on all the other social networks, pretty much everywhere. Whew, that's everything. I'm out. See you later. Bye bye.